Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Man. Whatever happened to Dr. Phil? Remember when Dr. Phil first started out? He seemed like the guy you'd like to have a cup of coffee with. You know, he's the guy that you could go to and tell your problems to, and he was just very soothing, and he would make everything make so much sense. And then it's like when he got that money, all of that success went to his big old head. And he started showing his true colors. Dr. Phil has been cutting up lately. I mean, left and right. You know, he's a huge, like gigantic Trump supporter, right? This guy, he formed a cable company, right? And within 2 years, that cable company went broke. Now think about it, fam. Cable companies are almost extinct. People are leaving the cable world. This goes to show you how stuck in the past he really is. You know, he wants to make America great again. For who? You know who. Yeah. This guy, he files for bankruptcy. He's really losing it. And then he goes on Bill Maher and crashes out. Bill Maher lit a flame under his ass. I mean, tore him up. Did him dirty. I mean, Dr. Phil's is just pitiful now. He's just totally pitiful. I wonder what his wife thinks of him. Check out check out this article here on Dr. Phil regarding his company, Merit Street Media. Merit Street Media, the multi-platform network owned by former daytime talk show host Dr. Phil McGraw, has filed for bankruptcy less than 2 years after its launch. The television and entertainment company filed the motion for Chapter 11 protection on Wednesday in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court in the Northern District of Texas. The filing comes just weeks after the struggling company laid off 40 employees and a second wave of job cuts following the dismissal of roughly a third of its staff in August of 2024. Merit Street Media launched in 2023 with ambitions of becoming one of the most widely distributed startup networks in modern history, according to an announcement at the time. The company's broadcast network, formed in partnership with Christian-based Trinity Broadcasting Network, offered a broad lineup of programming featuring popular TV personalities, including Nancy Grace, Bear Grylls, and Steve Harvey, in addition to McGraw, the face of the network. Merit Street Media will be a resource of information and strategies to fight for America and its families, which are under a cultural woke assault as never before, said McGraw at the time of the announcement. I love this country. I believe family is the backbone of our society. Together, we are going to stand strong and fight for the very soul and sanctity of America and get things that matter back on track. In its bankruptcy filings, the Fort Worth, Texas-based company reported assets and liabilities of between $100 million and $500 million, court records show. And we'll stop right there. He wants to get America and its families back on track. I want to get the things that matter in America back on track. I want to get it back on track. Family, I'm not going to even state the obvious. Yeah, I am. How you going to get this? How you going to get America back on track with Donald Trump in office. This guy, well, you know what? You know what? I take that back, because he is trying to get America back on track. He is rolling back the hands of time. He is rolling back civil rights legislation. He is the leader of the redlining movement that's going on right now, where they're redistricting all across America. They're trying to move the goalposts so that they can have more Republican seats all across the country. And I will say this, just for you Democrats out there. Y'all gonna let them do that? Y'all gonna let them do it? Because here's the thing. Those seats wield the same amount of power, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. Those seats wield the same amount of power. So whatever the Republicans can get away with doing, the Democrats can get away with doing. You dig? Now, you could boil it down to temperament. You know, are the Democrats willing to fight fire with fire? The Republicans have shown that they are willing to fight fire with explosives. They don't give a damn. They coming in. They don't care. What they want to get it, and they don't care what the law say. They'll rewrite the law, break the law, make up a new law, whatever it takes to get what they want. And they do not settle, and they stay busy. They do not ever rest on their laurels. If you give them an inch, they are going to take 100 yards. They're not going to be satisfied with that inch. They want 100 yards. They want it all. They want it all. So when you get a little piece of it, don't get too comfortable, because believe you me, they're watching that piece you got. They're looking like, I want that. And they will try to get it. You see what's going on out here? You see these dudes out here that got all this money and how they coming for that money? Yeah, they are coming for that money. Let's get back to Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil. See, it's some of y'all fault. It's y'all fault that Dr. Phil got to be as big as he is. See, y'all fell for the okie doke. I never fell for it. You know why I never fell for it? Because the whole time I'm thinking, y'all following Dr. Phil when you should be following Dr. Will. You see? You see what I'm saying? You should have been following Dr. Will all along, because I've been consistent. I ain't never switched it up. Never switched it up. I've been doing this for 36 years now. I've been on the head of the government, law enforcement, corrupt bankers and corporate people for 36 years. Publicly, as a celebrity, I've been getting at them as a celebrity, going like that at them. Not hovering under the radar. Yeah, I've been above the radar. Yeah, I've been right there the entire time. I've been on their radar the entire time, and still haven't slacked up, and ain't gonna slack up. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it. Dr. Phil knew how to do it, though. Boy, what a bait and switch. What a bait and switch. Everybody thought, well, not everybody, but some of y'all thought he was one of the good ones. Yeah, man. Bill Moore told Dr. Phil to his face, for years, we've known you as this guy who bring families together. Now you out here leading ICE raids, tearing families apart. I ain't got no problem with that. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.